Audit Regulation, Companies Act 2016.
Companies Act 2016, Section 261 Auditor Statement. This is the element.
Qualification of a company's auditor, Section 263.
These are the qualifications that must be fulfilled under Section 263.
Section 264. Disqualification of a company's auditor. Section 266. Duties of auditors. And these are the duties of auditors.
Next, at Section 267, Appointment of Auditors of Private Company.
These are the conditions of appointing a private company auditor.
Do you guys still with me? Next is Section 271, Appointment of Auditors of Public Company.
Section 274. Fixing of auditors' remuneration. And this is the conditions of remuneration of an auditor appointed.
Next, Section 276, Resolution to remove auditor from office. These are the elements that we must include.
Section 277. Special notice required for resolution to remove auditor from office.
Now we move on to the next section, which are Section 281, Resignation of Auditors. These are the elements that we must include in the Section 281.
Section 282 is about notice of resignation of auditors to registrar. And these are 2 points regarding on that notice.
Lastly, we move to the next section, which are Section 283, Rights of Resigning Auditor of a Public Company. These are the main points we need to have.
As you can see, there are several key points regarding on this matter. That is the end of Companies Act 2016.
Malaysian Institute of Accountant by Law. Section 100 Fundamentals, Principles and Conceptual Framework. 110 Integrity. 120 Objectivity. 150 Professional Behavior. 140 Confidentiality. And 130 Professional Competence and Behavior. 110 Integrity. It is straightforward and honest in all professional and business relationships. 120 Objectivity. Do not allow bias, conflict of interest, or undue influence. Section 150 Professional Competence and Behavior. It is to maintain professional knowledge and Section 140 Confidentiality. It is respect the confidentiality of information by not exposed to third party. Section 150 Professional Behavior. It consists of Section 150 Subsection 1 Professional Behavior and Section 150 Subsection 2 Advertising, Marketing and Promotion. Section 150 Subsection 1 Professional Behavior. It is comply with relevant laws and regulations. Section 150 Subsection 2 Advertising, Marketing and Promotions. It is professional shall not advertise or marketing their profession. Section 108 Traits and Safeguard. It consists of 5, which is self-interest and trait, self-review trait, advocacy trait, familiarity trait, and intimidation trait. Section 109 Safeguards. It consists of 2. 1. Profession. 2. Safeguard in the work environment. Section 290 Independence. Firstly, independence in mind. Second, independence in appearance. Section 500 Method of Practices. 500.1 Prohibit member from using a trade name. 500.2 It must be in his own name. Section 240 Audit Fees. It have 2 types of fees. Section 240.3 Contingent Fees and Section 240.5 Referral Fee or Commission.
Section 240 Commission and Referral. Section 240 A professional accountant in public practice may receive a referral fee or commission relating to a client. For example, where the professional accountant in public practice does not provide the specific service required, a fee may be received for referring the continuing client to another professional accountant in public practice or other expert. A professional accountant in public practice may receive a commission from a third party in connection with the sale of goods or services to a client. Section 240 A professional accountant in public practice may also pay a referral fee to obtain a client, for example, where the client continues as a client of another professional accountant in public practice but requires specialist services not offered by the existing accountant. Standards on Auditing. International Standards on Auditing, ISA, professional standards for the performance of the financial audit of financial information. ISA are issued by International Federation of Accountants, IFAC, through the International Auditing and Assurance Standards Board, IASB. How does auditing standard exist? International Federation of Accountants, or known as IFAC. It is the global organization for accounting profession, which is to develop and improve on accountancy profession. IASB, International Auditing and Assurance Standards Board, is established to develop and issue standard and statement on auditing and relating service on behalf of IFAC Council. ISA, International Standard on Auditing, is developed and issued by IFAC through IASB. It is approved by MIA, Malaysian Institute of Accountant, which is organization for accountancy profession in Malaysia. MASA, Malaysia Approved Standards on Auditing, issued by MIA, which is to define standards of auditing and harmonize auditing practices in Malaysia.